Madrid, Indiana 4 days easygoing itinerary. Take your time and move at your own pace with this laid-back 4-day itinerary for Madrid. It includes must-see sites like the Real Basilica de San Francisco el Grande, Templo de Debod and the Museo del Ferrocarril. There is also time left for relaxing in Parque Tierno Galvan and a chance to have fun at the IMAX Madrid and El Planetario de Madrid. Day 1 starting from Real Basilica de San Francisco el Grande through the Palacio Real de Madrid and ending at the Plaza Mayor. Start time, 9:00 Real Basilica de San Francisco el Grande. Duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. The Basilica of St. Francis the Great was constructed in 1760 during the reign of Carlos III. The cathedral is thought to be located on the same spot where St. Francis himself founded a Franciscan convent in 1217. The impressive structure has a 33-meter wide and 58-meter high dome, which is the fourth largest in the world and the largest in Spain. Within the dome there are incredible frescoes, and at the base of the dome are wooden statues of the 12 apostles. The interior has a round nave surrounded by chapels, each more beautiful than the last. 0.8 km, 13 minutes walking. Start time, 10:40 Almudena Cathedral. Duration, 1 hour. Madrid's cathedral stands adjacent to the Royal Palace on Bailén Street. It is the seat of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Madrid. In 1561, King Felipe II moved Spain's capital from Toledo to Madrid, and the new capital needed a grand place of worship. Construction began in 1879 on the former site of Madrid's first mosque. The cathedral is dedicated to and named after Santa Maria de la Almudena, Madrid's patron saint. The beautiful church is 104 meters long and 76 meters wide. There is a neo-Romanesque crypt where you can see a 16th-century image of the Almudena Virgin. Visitors can see the mosaics in the church sacristy and the chapter hall. It is possible to go up to the dome and get views across the city. Please like and share and subscribe my channel. 0.4 km, 5 minutes walking. Start time, 11:45 Palacio Real de Madrid. Duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Madrid's royal palace was constructed on the site of the old Alcazar fortress, which was a Moorish castle. This is the city's largest building and Western Europe's largest royal palace. It is situated next to the Plaza de Oriente Square. The castle was originally designed by Filippo Juvara for the court of Felipe V, which consisted of 3,000 courtiers. .7 km, 9 minutes walking. Start time, 14:25 Plaza Mayor. Duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Madrid's main square is also the most beautiful square. The Plaza Mayor is a rectangular-shaped square surrounded by historical buildings. The plaza was built under Felipe II and designed by Juan de Herrera in the 1560s. Plaza Mayor holds a strategic position in the city center, which has afforded it the role of city marketplace, bullring, execution site, coronation site, and even the venue for Inquisition trials. There are 9 entrances into the plaza, which measures 129 meters by 94 meters. The plaza buildings are 3 stories high with a total of 237 balconies looking onto the square. Most of the buildings are residential except for the Casa de la Panaderia, bakery house, which is now used for cultural events. Day 2 starting from Museo Thyssen through the Parque del Retiro and ending at the Puerta de Alcalá. Start time, 10 o'clock Museo Thyssen. Duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. This Madrid museum's collection of 1,000 pieces of 13th to late 20th century art covers all the genres of that period. The art comes from across the globe but is predominantly the work of European artists. The museum is housed within a neoclassical house built in 1806 in Madrid's Golden Triangle of museums. The collection is displayed on 3 floors, with the oldest artwork on the top floor and the most contemporary pieces on the lowest level. 0.5 km, 6 minutes walking. Start time, 12:35 Museo Nacional del Prado. Duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is arguably Madrid's finest art museum and one of the most important in the world thanks to its collection of European art from 12th to 19th century and specifically Spanish art. The Villanueva building, which houses the museum, dates back to 1785 when it was designed by Juan de Villanueva and built on the orders of Charles III as the Natural History Cabinet. In 1819 it was opened as a public museum. Over the years the museum has been expanded and acquired adjacent buildings. Today it is known as the Museo del Prado campus and includes the cloister of the Church of Los Geronimos. Spain's National Art Museum holds about 7,600 paintings, 1,000 sculptures and over 13,000 drawings, prints, medals, decorative arts, historic documents and other works of art. 1 km, 12 minutes walking. Start time, 15:20 Parque del Retiro. Duration, 2 hours. Retiro Park is Madrid's main green lung. It is one of the city's largest parks. The park's full name is Parque del Buen Retiro or Park of the Pleasant Retreat. The park covers 1.4 square kilometers and is surrounded by many of the city's main attractions like the Prado Museum. One of the central attractions in the park is the semi-circular colonnade monument to King Alfonso XII. The monument boasts an equestrian statue of the king which stands where Felipe IV's pier once jutted out into the lake. There are several structures in the park like the Casa de Vacas where you can see art exhibitions, the Crystal Palace and the Velázquez Palace. The park has several fountains, the most fascinating of which is dedicated to the devil, the Fountain of the Fallen Angel, designed by Ricardo Belver. 0.7 km, 8 minutes walking start time, 1730 Puerta de Alcalá duration, 30 minutes. Puerta de Alcalá, a monumental gate located in Madrid, stands as an emblem of the city's rich history and architectural grandeur. This neoclassical triumphal arch, constructed in the late 18th century, holds profound significance as one of Madrid's iconic landmarks. Adorning the Plaza de la Independencia, the Puerta de Alcalá presents a majestic sight with its imposing structure, comprising 5 arched passageways and towering columns. Its intricate detailing and ornate design, crafted from stone, evoke a sense of regality and elegance. Day 3 starting from Museo Cerralbo through the Templo de Debod and ending at the Casa de Campo. Start time, 9:30 Museo Cerralbo duration, 2 hours. The collection of Enrique de Aguilera y Gamboa the Marquis of Cerralbo, 1845-1922, is housed within his former residence, a building which has been declared Bien de Interés Cultural, a building of cultural interest. The museum opened in 1944 in the 19th-century aristocratic home and offers a glimpse into the way of life of Madrid's upper class in the 19th century. .4 km, 6 minutes walking start time, 11:35 Templo de Debod duration, 1 hour. The Debod Temple is an authentic Egyptian temple dedicated to the gods Amun and Isis. It dates back to the 4th century BC and until 1960 stood in Egypt. When the Aswan Dam was under construction, the temple and other monuments needed to be relocated. At the request of UNESCO, new homes were found for the many ancient monuments in other countries around the world. The Egyptian government gifted this temple to Spain in 1968. The temple was painstakingly dismantled stone by stone and transported by sea to Valencia. From there it made the rest of the journey to Madrid by rail. After careful reconstruction, the temple was inaugurated in 1972. The temple is located near Plaza de España and surrounded by a reflective pool in the green parkland of Cuartel de la Montana Park. Exhibits at the site use photographs, models and audiovisual projections to tell the story of the temple. The temple was placed as it originally stood in Egypt, aligned on an east-to-west axis with 2 stone gateways leading to the temple. 0.6 km, 7 minutes walking start time, 12:40 Teleférico duration, 1 hour. The Teleférico Madrid is a cable car which takes you up above the city from the Paseo del Pintor Rosales Street terminal, near Templo de Debod and the Argüelles metro station, and travels all the way to the Parque Casa de Campo. The journey takes you across the river Manzanares and the park where you can see the city skyline and many famous sites like the Royal Palace and La Almudena Cathedral. 4.4 km, 46 minutes by public transport start time, 14:25 Casa de Campo duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Madrid's largest park covers 4,200 acres, 1,722 hectares, in the Moncloa-Aravaca district west of central Madrid. The park is actually an extension of Monte del Pardo and is one of the largest parks in Europe and the largest in Spain. Day 4 starting from Museo Nacional Centro de Arte Reina Sofía through the Museo del Ferrocarril and ending at the Parque Tierno Galvan. Start time, 10:00 Museo Nacional Centro de Arte Reina Sofía duration, 2 hours and 30 minutes. The Reina Sofía National Museum is housed within a building which housed an 18th-century hospital. The building underwent renovations and was extended in 1992 and 2005 and is a declared national monument. The addition of glass and steel elevators and extensions took the building into the 21st century. The museum houses modern and contemporary artwork with permanent sections covering pop art, minimal art and abstract art. In all there are about 20,000 works. 1.4 km, 19 minutes walking start time, 12:50 Museo del Ferrocarril duration, 2 hours. Madrid's Railway Museum holds one of Europe's largest collections of railway-related artifacts. It is located in Las Delicias station, which was designed by Gustave Eiffel in 1880. The historic 19th century railway station provides the perfect backdrop to the large collection of classic trains. The station has a high ceiling and glass sides which let in natural daylight, and visitors can see the signal bridge which operated from 1932. 1.2 km, 15 minutes walking start time, 15:05 L. Planetario de Madrid duration, 2 hours. This is one of 2 planetariums in Madrid and the closest to the city center. The site is located in Madrid Tierno Galvan Park at an altitude of 600 meters above sea level, placing it perfectly for stargazing. It is housed in an attractive building created in 1986. Visitors can see screenings about the planets and night sky, look through large telescopes, and see an exhibition which covers the history of the planet in chronological order. You can see scale models of the planets, Earth and the universe. .2 km, 3 minutes walking start time, 1710 Parque Tierno Galvan duration, 1 hour and 30 minutes. This 45-hectare park is located in the Arganzuela district in the southeastern part of the city and is one of Madrid's newest and largest parks. One of the main roads of Madrid runs through the park. The attractions in the park include Madrid's Planetarium, an IMAX cinema, the Railway Museum, the Angel Nieto Motorcycle Museum, and an outdoor performance area which can seat 5,000. The park has large open grassy areas, many trees and flower beds. There are a number of small animals and many birds which live in the park. The park has a large man-made lake where you can sail model boats. The park is a great place to jog, cycle, practice golf and enjoy the playgrounds. Famous foods: Madrid, Spain. Bocadillo de calamares, fried calamari sandwich, a popular street food.